The City of Waterloo, in cooperation with its many active and inspiring entities, presents Heart for the City, a chance to hear and see what's going on in our city and to meet people who serve you, teach you, entertain you, help you, all neighbors and like you. Make this a city on the move. And now, here's our host, the Honorable Quentin Hart.
Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us on Heart for the City. I'm Quentin Hart, proud mayor of Waterloo, and we have another great show for you. That kind of rhymed, didn't it? I am continuing advocating for our citizens to get out and experience the multitude of events taking place year-round in Waterloo. For example, there is the Funky Junkaloo, the Taste of Lou, Cheers to Small Business, Friday Lou, Tour Day Lou, and Shop Downtown Lou. This is just a sample of the activities taking place, and the ones that I mentioned all have one thing in common. They're sponsored by Main Street Waterloo. And I also forgot to mention one very important event. What is it? The answer after this.
When I ride my bike, I am always very careful and stay safe at all times. I always wear a properly fitted helmet. I check the safety lights in the front and back of my bike, and no matter where I ride, I keep an eye out for cars, even when riding on the sidewalk. This message is brought to you by Drive Safe Cedar Valley.
Welcome back to Heart for the City. Waterloo has been a Main Street community since 1996. And MSW, which is Main Street Waterloo, utilizes the Main Street America four-point approach, which entails organization, civic design, economic vitality, and promotions and marketing. And Main Street Waterloo strives to promote Waterloo's downtown as a great and safe place to live, work, and play. A much anticipated annual community event is My Waterloo Days. And to tell us more about this event is Nick Hedrick, former interim Main Street director and past recipient of the Main Street Waterloo Volunteer of the Year Award. So welcome, Nick, to Heart for the City.
Thank you, Mayor.
Right.
Pleasure to be here.
Well, we appreciate you being here, and we know that there's so many different things taking place. For you to take time to be here is absolutely important. But Nick, can you tell us a little bit about who is Nick for the few people that don't know you, and then tell us a little bit about the Main Street organization.
Perfect. Main Street is a great organization. We're all about the revitalization and economic development of the downtown corridor and all the blocks that surround it. I've been with Main Street for about 12 to 13 years now.
Wow.
I started when I actually owned a bar downtown, and I've been a part of it ever since then, and I don't think I'll never not be a part of it.
Right, all right. And can you tell us a little bit, just the history of what's coming up? You know, we've been seeing the My Waterloo Days. We had old songs and stuff, but tell us what My Waterloo Days is all about.
So My Waterloo Days is all about celebrating the community and how diverse and awesome Waterloo is. I didn't grow up here. I came here, and I don't think I would ever live anywhere else. I love it here. My Waterloo Day started in the early 80s and has been going strong ever since. And then this year's My Waterloo Days is Groovy Lou.
All right, all right. So last year, I think it was a Prince thing.
Correct.
Let's Get, or Purple, and yeah. I still have flashes and memories in my brain right now. But where does it take place at?
So it actually takes place in a few different areas of the city, which is so great about My Waterloo Days. A lot of it takes place at Lincoln Park downtown, but we have stuff going on at the Bucks, at Hoeing Rice, at the Waterhawks, and then even the Sportsplex is doing stuff.
Right. And so, you know, when we talk about the conversation about inclusion, this is one example because you're including different locations throughout the community and different events to kind of bring this all together because it is My Waterloo Days, so it's everything that makes this community great. What are some of the featured events, though?
So Wednesday night, we have the kickoff with the Bucks game. Thursday, we're doing the movie on the Cedar with Ralph Breaks the Internet, and that's at the amphitheater. Friday and Saturday is people in the park and everything that goes on. Of course, everybody's favorite part is the parade on Friday.
Right.
And then we have kids' activities, bags tournaments, and so much more going on Saturday. And then Waterhawks on Sunday.
All right. So even when you do things that Friday evening downtown, Do you have a list of entertainers or entertainment that's taking
Yep,
place?
we have great local bands both Friday and Saturday. Our headliner for Friday is the Diamond Empire Band, and then on Saturday it's the Nadas.
Okay, okay. And, you know, people are probably going to be hungry and thirsty
Oh yes.
for water and,
yes, water,
and
of course.
soda.
Yes.
What's available to
So
them?
we have 18 different vendors this year that are a wide range. You can get your funnel cakes, you can get your corn dogs, but you can even get your Brazilian type food. So many different options. And then you have your beer too.
Right, right. Yeah, that's, you know, I just would never
No.
have
Water.
beer.
And
Water.
pop.
My children are watching.
Yes,
Daddy
hi, children.
would never partake in that sort of
Right,
stuff.
exactly.
Except that weekend. But also My Waterloo Days. This doesn't pay for itself.
It does
but
not.
how is Main Street or My Waterloo Days funded?
So My Waterloo Days is funded completely by our local businesses, and they're awesome support. So our presenting sponsor this year is University of Iowa Community Credit Union. So they're awesome to work with.
So a ton of donations, just all of that to make this an actual reality.
Exactly.
So is there a cost for people to participate?
So the passes this year are $5, and that gets you into any of the My Waterloo Day events. And the awesome thing is that pass also gets you discounts at certain other areas, like the Art Center and the Court King game and stuff like that.
Okay. I've been to a few Court King games.
I have too. They're great.
Absolutely. Makes me think that there's still a little bit left in my tank.
I can't play basketball, so I'll let them do that.
In my mind, I'm shooting jumpers from threes, but my body's telling me no. But volunteers, because you know there's only a limited amount of staff with Main Street, so you depend on volunteers. I
Very
would
true.
assume.
Yep. The entire event is put on by volunteers. So Jess with Main Street is our only staff. So everything is done by volunteers, and we need more people to help us make this event a success.
What are some jobs within that?
Anything really. They can come pour beverages. They can help set up gates and work the gates. They can do tickets. Anything really.
Right, right. The beverage tent, the water cooler.
Yes, the water cooler.
All right.
Yes.
You need some help pouring water. Also, is there a standard annual time for the festival? I mean, is this around the time?
This is about the same time. So that the days that we were talking about, yes. We like to do it right after school gets out. It's kind of the My Waterloo Days kickoff for the summer and a way to
Right.
celebrate Waterloo.
You know, you just said something. Jessica told me that the reason My Waterloo Days is really starting that weekend is because it was my birthday week.
We didn't want to tell you, but yeah, that's the way we're celebrating it.
Surprise.
Surprise.
This community loves me so much, and I love it as well. But where can one find more information about My Waterloo Days?
So you can go to Main Street's website at www.mainstreetwaterloo.org, or we actually have an app that you can download for Google phones, Android phones, and Apple phones.
Okay,
Yep.
okay. So now we are completely automated, technologically savvy,
Yep.
and you can go get the app right on
Yep.
there. Is there anything else about all these events you want to tell us about?
We just hope that everybody enjoys them as much as we do, and come on down to downtown. It is an amazing place to be.
Absolutely. An amazing place, an amazing time for this community to celebrate who we are, our unique diversity, and the volunteers and the hard work. So it's our opportunity to come and just take a load off. So
Exactly.
You know, so thank you so much, Nick, for taking time out to tell us about Main Street Waterloo and the celebrated My Waterloo Days event. All of us appreciate your dedication and the dedication of the staff and volunteers at Main Street Waterloo that allow us to enjoy events and activities downtown for people of all ages. So please come back soon to tell us more about what is going on in Waterloo's constantly improving and growing downtown. Downtown Waterloo continues to enhance its position as the business and cultural center of Northeast Iowa. It is a flourishing environment of business, entertainment, shopping, and culture. Downtown is an active place that is safe, clean, aesthetic, and historic with an ever-evolving skyline. And by the way, 2,100 people reside in the downtown district, and there are 5,500 daytime workers. $70 million is spent in annual commerce and $8 million in annual private reinvestment flows into the district each year. So be sure to join the multitudes that know that downtown Waterloo is a premier destination and a place to be. Stay with us. More to come on Heart for the City.
Getting healthy has never been easier with a membership at Cedar Valley Sportsplex. Offering 80 free classes a week at all skill levels, there's always new and fun opportunities to grow. You never have to miss out on your favorites with our state-of-the-art facilities, featuring great exercise equipment, a track and field, pool, and 2 regulation gyms. So whether your game is football or pickleball, let the Cedar Valley Sportsplex turn your routine into something amazing.
Welcome back. In my earlier schooling, which was not too long ago, I remember a poem called Locksley Hall by Alfred Lord Tennyson, who wrote, "In the spring of a fuller crimson comes upon the robin's breast, and in the spring the wanton lapwing gets himself another crest. In the spring a livelier iris changes on the burnished dove. In the spring, a young man's fancy lightly turns to thoughts of baseball. But how true, though? And we certainly have a great softball and baseball in Waterloo. From t-ball and coach pitch to softball and hardball leagues for all ages, all on excellent, well-kept, world-class diamonds. We even have a top-notch batting cage at the Cedar Valley Sportsplex. And that is not all we have. We have the Cost Cutter Field at Waterloo Riverfront Stadium where the Northwoods League Waterloo Bucks play their summer season. And to tell us all about the Bucks and other activities at the stadium is Dan Corbin, the Bucks General Manager. Welcome, Dan.
Thanks for having me.
Well, we appreciate you being back. And a lot happening here the next several months.
Yeah, we're 100 miles an hour at the ballpark right now.
Like literally 100 miles an hour fastball. But tell us a little bit about the Northwoods League.
Yeah, so the Northwoods is comprised of 22 teams, and it's broken up into 2 divisions. We're in the Great Plains League, and we play, or Great Plains Division, we play teams in Minnesota, Wisconsin, North Dakota, and Ontario. So we go up to Canada, which is fun on my bus bill, but we deal with it. And then the other teams are in the Great Lakes Division, which are in Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, and Michigan.
And you mentioned Minnesota just a couple seconds ago. How is this team affiliated with the Minnesota Twins?
Yeah, good question. So our ownership group is the same ownership group that owns the Cedar Rapids Colonels, which is a single-A affiliate of the Minnesota Twins.
And, you know, so our producer for this show, William K., he just can't just come on the team. You know, there's a process that you need to go through. But how are the players selected for William if he's out there listening?
Well, William's going to need college eligibility. So all of our players are still in college.
Check. Oh, they have to still be in college.
They have to still be in college.
He's a lifelong learner.
Oh, there you go. Maybe we'll see if that works. But run it up the flagpole in the league. But yeah, all the guys are still in college. We recruit coast to coast and try and find the best college players in the nation to come in and play with us during the summer.
And, you know, I would assume that all of the players have expectations, but what are your expectations for this coming year?
Yeah, so first and foremost, I want to put a good team onto the field, but more than that, we want to have a good experience, a good entertainment value for our fans. You know, a few years ago, we invested with some partners to put, including the City of Waterloo, to put the 474 square foot LED video board on our field, and that has really changed the game entertainment that we can provide. So we want fans to come to the ballpark, have a great time, be entertained, and you know they could be leaving the ballpark and not realize if the team won or lost, but understand that realize that they had a great time.
And I know you just mentioned the new scoreboard, which is absolutely incredible. Have there been any other changes over the last several years that have been made?
Yeah, the most recent one, so the project should be done here in the next few days, is our bullpen field box project, which is down the left field line. These are 4 open-air suites that fit between 10 to 15 people, and it's a great vantage point where you're sitting right next to the Bucks bullpen. Wow. You can see the guys warming up, the video board's in front of you, the sun's setting behind you, and a good opportunity to bring a group out and enjoy a game in a brand new area.
Right, and I noticed along the outfield there's a bunch of names along there, but What's the advantages of partnering with a place like Cost Cutters?
Yeah, so Cost Cutters came to us a few years ago and said, "Hey, we believe in your vision. We want to find a way to be a partner and help do the things you do at the stadium and around the community." So we partnered with them and entered a long-term naming rights deal with them. So the field's now known as Cost Cutters Field at Riverfront Stadium, and we couldn't. I think both sides couldn't be happier.
Wow, so I could have named the field too.
You could have.
All right, all right. Are there paid or volunteer positions, and if so, what kinds are there?
Yeah, so our front office is made of 4 or 5 people, and we share some resources with the Cedar Rapids team. During the season, we'll bring in up to 12 interns to help run the team, and then we rely on part-time staff to be ushers, ticket takers, camera operators, concessions workers, etc., to help make each game go.
Right, and are there still non-baseball events that are at the stadium?
Yeah, so we'll play 36 home games every year. On top of that, we'll also have some high school tournaments and double headers. But with the video board, we're able to now put on free movie nights.
Right.
We'll put a movie on the video
Wow.
board, invite fans, no charge. It's free. We sell concessions, so make a little bit of money on concessions. But it's a good effort on our part to try and connect with the community, put on free events, and I think we're having 3 movie nights this year. We'll have, once it turns football season, a couple football game watches where you can watch the Hawkeyes, Cyclones, or Panthers play. So we try and use the facility as much as possible.
Well, I remember going to a professional wrestling thing like a I don't know if it's WWE or WWF anymore, but I remember going to one maybe within the last couple of years.
Yeah, a few years ago we did that, and that was really entertaining.
And fireworks, we're coming upon that. Do you have fireworks on certain days?
Yeah, so we have 10 nights this year with fireworks shows, including the Northwoods League All-Star Game, which we're fortunate enough to host.
Wow, incredible. And tell us about your All-Star Educator events.
Yeah, so this will be the second year we've reached out. In the spring, we reach out to individuals and schools throughout the community and ask them to nominate all-star educators, people that are in the education business that parents, students like and think are doing a great job, and nominate them. So right now we have a group of 10 individuals throughout the area that have been nominated as all-star educators. And before one of our games, I think it's June 1st or June 3rd, we're going to introduce them onto the field. They all get a Bucks jersey, a special all-star educator jersey, and just a good way to kind of give back and honor some special people in our community.
And we know we're in a different place than traditional ticket buying. Can tickets be purchased online now?
Yes, online, waterloobucks.com. That's the easiest way to get it. But if people want to walk up and buy at our ticket office on the day of the game or beforehand, we're there to help as well.
And if I need a schedule so I can come to every game, so I can sit up in the skyboxes, where can I find a calendar of events?
You betcha. So digitally, online, waterloobucks.com. And actually today I have an intern staff sending out pocket schedule cards and posters throughout the entire community. So if you go to a Quick Star or any business, chances are likely you'll be able to find one of those.
Well, that's terrific information.
I do have a gift for you here.
Oh, okay.
I got your very own, and now this isn't a signing bonus. You haven't been accepted to the team yet, but very own Bucks baseball cap.
Oh, my God, thank you. So this is $2.99 or less. So,
correct.
We appreciate it. And it matches my shirt.
Look at that.
Oh, my God, what timing. All right. Well, thank you, Dan, for telling us about all the great reasons to go to this family-friendly place, Riverfront Stadium, for baseball and more. And we all wish you and the Bucks a winning season. And fans, do not miss the All-Star events. If you can go to the game, go to the Bucks website and find out how you can view or listen to the games in progress. 72 games are aired live at www.waterloobucks.com. And I know some of you are very familiar with Major League Baseball, but did you know that Cameron Perkins, who now plays for the Los Angeles Dodgers organization, and James Jones of the Texas Rangers organization are just 2 of more than 16 Waterloo Bucks alumni who have gone on to the Major League teams. And even if you are a Cubs fan, booyah, the Bucks are your home team. Double booyah. And hot dogs are, unlike at Wrigley Field, a real bargain. And on another matter, If you like to garden, farm as a hobby or occupation, or involved in business, want to know more about personal finance or healthy eating, there's an organization right here in Waterloo that can help you in these areas and more. What is this amazing, eclectic organization? Stay tuned and we'll have the answer for this.
How come he gets to build a rocket?
It's a 4-H project.
I want to be in 4-H. They're making giant food?
4-H project.
Yay! I want to be in 4-H. A robot?
4-H.
I want to be in 4-H.
Join 4-H today. Your adventure starts here.
I love 4-H.
Want to know how to raise monarch butterflies? How to become a master gardener? Create a family budget? Involve the kids in 4-H? Buy your first home? Discover more about Iowa? Or make healthy choices? Or strengthening your family? This is just a brief sample of what the Iowa State University Extension and Outreach of Black Hawk County can provide. And there to tell us about the Extension is Executive Director Shelly Smith. So welcome to the show, Shelly.
Thank you. This is my first time here.
You know what? We're going to get on that director again.
You got it perfect.
We're going to get to the director again. So I want to thank you, though. But let me just ask, that's a pretty long title.
Yes. That's how we answer the phone, too.
You don't use an acronym?
No.
ISUBHC.
I'd love that. It has a ring to it.
There we go. There we go. But what's the mission of Iowa State Extension?
We're here to create a strong Iowa. We do that by providing research, education, and experiences for all ages in Black Hawk County and beyond.
And, you know, there it's incredible amount of resources and success, but what resources are available to the public at the Extension office?
We have a staffed office here in Waterloo on University Avenue. We share a building with Iowa Workforce Development, and we're there to answer questions in person, over the phone, through email, through our website, to help answer any question and guide callers to find the resource they need to solve a problem, to know what to grow or not to grow, how to budget, how to get the information they need to be a strong family.
And so the modes that you use to communicate and disseminate information is over the web. You have like Facebook pages or any other motives that you use to get stuff out to
We
people?
are strong on social media, yes. We have an active website. Our website is unique. It does not have any cookies or tracking devices. There's no pop-ups. You won't see any ads. You can use our search engine to learn about virtually anything without repercussions of some new ad showing up in your Facebook feed because of your search. So if you search about the emerald ash borer on our website, I guarantee that when you're going through Facebook, you won't see anything about that from us.
Right.
It's a strong resource. We have social media, Instagram. We have a strong YouTube channel where we can show you how to build your own backyard chicken coop, how to raise broiler chicks for meat to donate to the food bank. We can
Who was that again? Broiler
chicks.
Broiler chicks?
It's the fast
like broiling
food.
chicken? Oh, that's a fast
It's
food.
a fast food of a type of chicken that you raise from a little chick farm to a full-grown 8-pound bird in about a couple months. And then we take those, we process them at a certified processor, and donate the meat to the Northeast Iowa Food Bank for their pantry.
Interesting.
Our youth are doing this. So we've done this for 4 years. Any 4-H youth or a community member can order those chicks and raise them from now until July, and then we'll collect them at the fair. You can take them home and keep them.
Oh, yeah.
They have a short lifespan, so you'll have to process them at home, which
Probably
some families
be
do.
even shorter at my house.
Yeah, well, we do. And it's good food. It's the fast food of the chicken industry. And then
Right.
that partnership helps feed hungry Iowans.
Okay. And how can one access this information? Is there a website or?
We do. We have a website. I think it will be posted on the screen for you. If you search Iowa State University Extension and Outreach, you'll get to it. You can even search by county there so you can see the particulars of what's happening in Blackhawk County. We have programming from 4-year-olds all the way up to senior citizens that changes throughout the year. You mentioned monarchs. We have the wonderful display behind us of the flowers and the trees. Right now we have horticulture assistants on Tuesdays and Fridays in the office answering questions. So through the web, you can learn information. Face-to-face, you can learn information. You can call us or stop by, and we can help you with those things.
And is the 4-H program part of the extension?
Yes,
Okay.
very much so.
And then what is available for our agricultural communities, such as hobby or commercial?
So we cover agriculture, natural resources for the professional farmers, for the hobby farmers, for local gardeners, our farmers market vendors, people like you and I that may want to grow some things for our own use in the backyard. We have the research-based knowledge to teach you when to plant, what to plant, how to grow it, what you need to nurture that plant, when to harvest it. And then we go beyond. My favorite part is the food. We teach the nutritional benefits of growing food and how to save it, preserve it, and serve it. We also train and certify restaurant managers on ServeSafe so that they can have safe kitchens where you and I may go out for lunch or dinner or take our families to.
And then you have the business and industry side.
Yes.
Can you tell me about that portion?
A strong arm is everything we have is research-based, evidence-based knowledge that we share with anyone and everyone. The community economic development side covers everything from training our township trustees. We just trained 27 locally elected township trustees.
Wow.
We had 14 of the 17 townships represented. We train city clerks. We provide economic development support, leadership, grant writing, nonprofit management type programming, but also teaching citizens how to serve in the public capacity, whether it's on your Planning and Zoning Commission or if they're on other committees. We can even teach folks how to set up an agenda and run a meeting due to Robert's Rules of Orders and taking minutes and posting those and sharing those.
I'll need to come back and take that class.
Wow.
I learned by trial and fire. But just wondering, and then so that was the business, the commercial, and those other areas. But when it comes to families, what services do you have for family living?
We want to keep families strong, and so we have specialists in our office that work with families on nutrition and wellness, how to buy, prepare healthy meals. We provide recipes galore through our website or calendars or even an app on your phone, the Buy, Eat, Live Healthy app. I use that so I can price compare the different jars of mayonnaise to know which one's more affordable. Just because it's bigger doesn't mean it's cheaper per ounce. We then also cover nutrition and wellness, which has helped me personally shed a few pounds and get a little healthier and provide for my family in a healthy way. Family finance is another specialist we have where we have taught volunteer income tax preparation, teach you how to budget, how to care for an aging family or a new family, and then family life specialist that covers child care through all ages of parenting, even our teens.
And then from there, are there any events scheduled in 2019?
We have 140 events a year. Coming up in June, we have day camps for elementary age children. We have library programs at the Waterloo Public Library and surrounding libraries for all ages. We have a family training event coming up in June, and our fair is in July. The last full week of July will be the free fair at the National Cattle Congress grounds.
So with over 140 events every day out in the community, tell us how can someone find out about all 140 events and what's going on?
Give me a call at the office. Call us at 234-6811. We send out press releases. We try to share the information on local radio, our website, our Facebook group, if you want to search the Blackhawk County Extension Facebook group.
And speaking of website, what's the website?
Oh, I wasn't prepared for that.
I know. I kind of asked a second ago, and you kind of went right past it and went to the telephone number. But
it's www.iastate.edu/extent. No, it's not even that. I don't have it with me.
Okay.
Sorry, I wasn't prepared for that one.
We'll make sure that we have that. We'll have that one. So I just want to say first and foremost, thank you so much, Shelly, for introducing us to the extension. I know we've only scratched the surface on what is available, but please consider coming back again so we can learn more about extension and how It can provide so much to enhance our lives. And keep in mind that the Iowa State University Extension in Black Hawk County is committed to providing citizens with information for everyday living. And to reiterate, the Iowa State University Extension offers education and information to the citizens of Iowa throughout the following areas: in agriculture and natural resources, business and industry, community and economic development, families, 4-H youth development. It is the most useful and comprehensive source available to all of us that's touching so many facets of our lives. So check out the website, www.extension.iastate.edu, to get the whole scoop. So don't go away. We'll be right back.
Traveling to Waterloo is easy. Waterloo Regional Airport, served by American Airlines, offers daily service to Chicago O'Hare with connections to over 700 destinations worldwide. At Waterloo Regional Airport, you'll find friendly ticket agents and helpful personnel so you can fly through security. And with close-in vehicle parking at only $5 per day, Waterloo should be your airport of choice. Waterloo Regional Airport and American Airlines, your partners in air service from the Cedar Valley.
Looking for something to do? For entertainment, shopping, eating, and more, go to experiencewaterloo.com for complete listings of so many exciting activities, places, and venues.
And be sure to check out what is going on in downtown Waterloo on our Main Street website, www.mainstreetwaterloo.org. Remember, the My Waterloo Days Parade starts Friday, June 7th at 6 p.m., and the My Waterloo Days Festival centers at Lincoln Park from June 7th to June 8th. You won't want to miss it. Be sure to be part of Groovy Lou.
And thanks, Nick. I think you also forgot to mention that June 6th is a special holiday.
It is.
And that just happens to be the day that we all get to celebrate my birth. But anyway, well, thanks, Nick. That's our show. And we welcome your suggestions and feedback. Remember to tell others these episodes are available for viewing from City of the Waterloo website, cityofwaterlooiowa.com, and search for Heart for the City. And be sure to look us up on Facebook. Please join us next time, and thanks for watching Heart for the City. Until then, I think you will agree that it's a great day to be in Waterloo.